Well, I'm outside, and my script is about what's that word again? Wait, don't tell me. I forgot, Mister.
Realization.
It's about realization. It's about this guy named B Bullet. Racist as hell. I'm talking about Spanish guy racist towards black people, and he basically gets caught in the wrong block, and they're trying to kick him out. He just end up banging with the people, with the gangsters and stuff, and he comes to realize that he doesn't need to kill them for revenge, because his girlfriend Susie Q tossed to him and stuff like that. But it's basically about that. It's a really good thing I'm doing. Trust me. You should check it out. Yeah.
That's for real. That's what's up.
What was the other question?
What do you want?
I want to act in this. I want to see it in the big screen or whatever, because I want to see what I got. I want to see my potential. I just don't want to, I could be writing, but I also want to see what can I do. I want to have more opportunities. I want to act in it. I want to do as much as I can to make it. What's the other question? College, right?
Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Once you do it, what you gonna use it for?
I'm gonna use it for my my letter to the
college.
To the college.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a part of your portfolio to get you into a school. So the people that you meet on your journey, every one of them can be a potential resource.
Y'all one of them. I mean, y'all each.
Yeah.
Y'all helping me out, so
you helping yourself out.
Of course, but y'all standing the hand.
That's true. That's real. That's real.
So for instance, you're how old?
18.
18. All right. So you're gonna go to college, right? So let's say you knew you wanted to get a job working for downtown Hartford, in an insurance company. Right now, if you wanted to get that job, you'd be calling the people. And by the time you're out of college, they'd be like, "What's your name? You finished the college? Oh, for real? Yo, you've been calling me forever. Just whatever. Just come by."
That's true.
That's
Persistence.
Persistence.
Job, right?
You never reach the top of the mountain unless you climb. You'll never reach a mountaintop unless you climb. But there's also this thing they call a mental prison. That makes it almost impossible for people to dream. They start to think, that freedom, they can almost taste it, but then they fall back into that prison man. So sometimes when you know what you want, but knowing that when you say it, it becomes real. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure there's a threshold that they get beyond.
Right. And
so it becomes real.
That's why we're saying it right now. We're saying this so that you say it out loud. It's not so I can hear it. You know what I mean? I'm not writing this down and taking it to so you guys can say it out loud. You know what I mean? And be witnesses to each other because you're all here trying to achieve. So,
yeah. I mean, there are wonderful things that are born in the dark. This world was created in the dark. But when the light hits it, that's when it begins to grow. That's when it begins to take form and shape. So put it out there. Let the light hit it.
If I can do it, then you can do it. If Brad Pitt or Steven Spielberg or any other famous person that's out there can do it, then you can do it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Got a question? Some people are saying that, I don't feel safe in Hartford, and none of that stuff is true. This is a movie. If you give me the whole goal of Second District, yes, it's going to be sex, there's going to be gang violence, there's going to be backstabbing, but that's what people want to see. This is what entertains people right now. I can't show a police officer walking an old lady across the street because they're not going to be entertained with that. They're going to want to see, the assistant chief of police is going behind the chief of police. I specifically made that chief a Hispanic female. I wanted a female, and I wanted just something other than there's a man. I got in my script, I got Asians in the script that are lieutenants and captains, and you don't see that. But there's a method behind the whole madness. There's no way to make Hartford look bad. It's just to entertain. But the whole thing is that I want people to see what I see. And all I see is depression. I see people getting shot. People need to see that. People need to see what I see once a victim. How many people here seen somebody shot before? That's sad. That's sad. I'm on the streets and on Westland Street, where the 5 corners are. Everybody know the North End? Everybody know the 5 corners? It was several years ago, and I hear it's summertime, sitting there watching people see if they're gonna run the stop sign. I hear gunshots. Call it in. I hear shots fired. Go around the corner on Garden Street, and there's a guy laying in the middle of the street. Well, he's sitting there, and he's, crying, I need the ambulance, I need the ambulance. No further than maybe where that window, there's a group of girls, little girls, doing jump rope, double. It didn't even faze him. That's sad. That is sad. People need to see that. I believe, that's my belief, people need to see that. You need to see when I go into the emergency room and somebody just passed away, how emotions get involved. And I've seen St. Francis Hospital, which is a very good hospital. I get shot, I want to go there. They got very good doctors there. To see what goes on, to see a mother who has a son or a daughter they just can't control anymore. So they just got to keep their fingers crossed every time they walk out that door, even though this person has a rap sheet or a criminal history longer than this building, and see the mother actually crying and seeing what a mother. People need to see that. I believe that. People need to see that. So yes, there's going to be entertainment, there's going to be action, there's going to be all this, but if you pay very close attention to the message that I'm trying to get across, maybe that one person that's in the gang can say, damn, is that me? Because we don't look at ourselves in the mirror. Is that me? I need to change my ways, even if it's one person. And that's what this is all about. If you got to look through all the other stuff, look at what the message that's being sent. I'm going into the anatomy of what goes on into a mind of a gang member. That's my co-writer, as a gang member who's been in the criminal system for over 20 years, who actually shot people, who actually probably killed people, who actually put hits on people, who is the scum of the earth as a cop, as I'm looking at him, as he's thinking of me the same way. And I can't believe that I've established a relationship with this person, nor could he believe that he's ever talking to a cop. I don't know who gets my phone. I got guys from the street calling my phone, just saying, damn, you're a cop. I'll never talk to you again, but damn, 2nd District is it. I'm all for it. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. I can't stand you, but you know what? I'll talk to you. But see, I got to get my chance to get that information out there. I got to get my opportunity to get this thing picked up and to tell my story, because there's a lot to tell. Hartford doesn't have to be like this, but it is. It's a very, very violent city. And I'll tell you that from being here for 13 years. And it's going to continue to be that. I'm not going to change it, but it's going to be up to you. And then the people here, you guys, you have to stay focused on what you're going to do. I know Chris, and I'm not going to be that type of person when I do make it to just shut everybody else out. Whether it's going to go through him or whatever the case may be, I'm going to help people.
When did you realize this is what you wanted to do?
I always wanted to do it. All the time. I always had that creative side to me. Ever since I was, and we all think that, damn, I wish I could be an actress or actor, or I wish I could do, we all think it. But I feel very fortunate, very, very lucky right now to be, I never thought that I would be in the state that I'm in now, of possibly getting this on regular TV. So I've always wanted to do it. It's just, the problem is that, and this is where, you guys got to understand, is that you got to have a positive mind with what you're doing. You have to believe in what you're doing, because there's no, if you can sit down and look at TV, you guys all want to be in the filmmaking business, whether it's going to be on that side, like I said, or this side, which is the acting side or the production side. And then you look at TV and you sit there and you say, I wish I could be like that guy. Well, there's nothing stopping you. You could be like that guy. I never thought that I would be in the position that I'm in now, where people want me to come in. I got to do another talk after this, where people want me to come and talk. I've met people that wow, this is Mark, man. I'm like, really? I mean, it's no big deal to me, but that's what people are saying now. So you have to believe in what you're going to do. You can't be turned off by anything. And as long as you stay focused on what you want to do, whether you want to be an actress and be a Beyonce, or be an actor and be a Denzel Washington, or be a top screen executive, Spielberg, or any one of those guys, there's nothing stopping you who live in little old Hartford, Connecticut. There's nothing stopping you as long as you stay focused, hang around the right people, and do what you got to do, and you know, get under somebody's wing, you know, and let that person that you can trust guide you, because you got to be an adult first. You can't come out here and be a child and start doing it. This is serious business. You know, people always say the money, the money, the money. I don't care about the money, because the money comes with it. You know, I can make $1 million off of Second District. I don't care. I'll be buying my stuff. It'll be nice, but you keep going. And I don't sit there and say, you know, most people say, you know, what do you want out of this? And I can ask a lot of people when they're in this business, first thing they're gonna say is the money. This is what I want out of all of this. I want to be sitting on an airplane or a train or just walking down the street, and I want to hear somebody sitting next to me, sitting on an airplane, and I want to hear somebody sitting in the seat next to me, and they're saying, "Did you see that show, Second District? That shit is off the hook. Yeah, you see, dude, this. And I'm just gonna sit there. And then my goal and my dream is gonna be satisfied. That's all I want. I don't care about the money. You know, I'm in negotiations with people, and they're saying, "Oh, we want 50% of this." Take it. You know, because, you know, the 50% that I'm gonna get and the 50% that they're gonna get, that's fine. We're not talking $2 or $3. We're talking millions of dollars. You know, how rich can you be? You know, so that's the way I look at it. That's what I want. I want somebody to be talking about my stuff. Who's that guy, Mark Manson? He produces some good stuff. I want people to see, when you go to a movie and you see a trailer, and they're gonna say, from the executive producer of the Second District, you're gonna know that when you hear that, or when you see my name, it's gonna be followed by something good. And everybody's gonna pile in. And when everybody piles in, what comes out of that? Money. I don't care about that. That's gonna come. But the thing I want to be able to do is go into a room of people who don't know me and look and just see in their faces that they're entertained,